these kind of videos, and I did one before, so we're gonna do another one today. You can tell from the title, it's gonna be like, if you have a specific product, you don't need the other one, or like a similar product. Basically, it's like a dupe video, but not exactly a dupe video, because it's not like we're comparing like one high-end and one drugstore, or it's not like these products are the same. There might be some ingredients that are different, there might be some specific characteristics that are different in each of these products, but you still don't need to have multiples. I feel like in today's day and age, when there are hundreds of different brands, 10,000 different products, it's not possible for every product to be different from each other. Basically, a lot of times there are many products that are pretty much similar, not exactly the same, but they're similar enough where if you own both, you will feel like you have duplicates, and you might want duplicates, you might not want duplicates. I try to avoid duplicates as much as possible in my collection, and I also want to let you know that these products are duplicates, so that if you have one, you might not necessarily feel the need to buy the other. I hope that intro made sense into what this video is going to be about, and in case you want to know what products I feel like are pretty similar to each other, and please keep on watching. We're gonna start first with some Dermaco sunscreens, and these two sunscreens basically come in identical packaging apart from the label, which is a little different to each other. Basically, we have the Dermaco Hyaluronic Acid Sunscreen, and we have the Dermaco C-Cinamide Radiance Aqua Gel Sunscreen. Both of these come in the same packaging. They haven't even bothered to change the color on the packaging. The only difference is the name and the label, because the name looks a little different on the labels. So the packaging is like this much different from each other. The formula, on the other hand, is also not that different. When you compare the two, the only difference is the ingredients. One of it has hyaluronic acid as its main standout ingredient in the name and the product. The other one has the goodness of vitamin C and niacinamide in the sunscreen. Now, most people use their vitamin C or their niacinamide as a serum step in their skincare routine. There are very few people who actually look for these ingredients in their moisturizer and their sunscreen. If you are one of those people, definitely go ahead and get the C-Cinamide sunscreen. Otherwise, if you already have the hyaluronic acid sunscreen that you know and love, I don't feel like you need to get the C-Cinamide. That being said, personally, I would probably go with the C-Cinamide, because I like to have the additional, active ingredients that are in here. That being said, realistically, I don't think they are very, very different from each other. So if I am buying them, I wouldn't want to have both of them in my collection. I would either have one or the other. You definitely do not need both. So that's my first similar product comparison. Moving on, next we have some night creams. Now, there are two sets of night creams, so basically 4. Firstly, we have the Chemist at Play night creams, which are, by the way, discontinued. So this is not so like you having duplicates in your collection, but if you have loved the Chemist at Play night creams like I have, I want to let you know that the Foxtale Comfort Zone Rich cream something, it's basically the yellow color packaging, and it's a squeezy tube. That moisturizer is very, very similar to the Chemist at Play night cream, but I think personally it's even better, because the Chemist at Play night creams had a scent to them. The Foxtale one has no scent to it. This is probably my favorite Foxtale moisturizer because it doesn't have any scent to it. Let me be very, very honest. So it's an amazing, amazing, amazing night cream. Very, very moisturizing, but doesn't feel thick or heavy or slippery or slidey, or like, if you touch your pillow to your face when you're going to bed, your face is going to stick to your pillow. You will never get that feeling. So this is an amazing moisturizer. I think personally that it's great for all skin types, especially as a night cream, and for people who have dry skin, it'll probably work in the daytime as well. And since we're approaching winters, a lot of people, I think, will be able to find a good use for this right now, as compared to maybe in the summer where you can only use this at night. Then our second duo is the Dot & Key Barrier Repair Face Cream. I think it's the cult favorite blue packaging. Everyone's been talking about it recently, and I'm no exception to it. It's also my favorite nighttime moisturizer of all time. For me, it's even better than the Foxtale because this one actually has a better value and a better price. But this moisturizer, in my opinion, is very, very similar to the Minimalist Marula moisturizer. That being said, Dot & Key is a better value. Minimalist is a little bit more expensive because you get less product. So it's a similar price point, but you get less product. With Dot & Key, you get more product, so it's going to last you longer. You have to repurchase it less. But for some reason, if you don't want to purchase from Dot & Key and you want to purchase from Minimalist because you love Minimalist, I think this brand has like a cult favorite following, and people, even if they are not skincare and beauty enthusiasts, they still love Minimalist because it's so minimal and it's so like bare bones, basic. You get exactly what you want and it's not too complex. So I think the loyal Minimalist fans can stick to the Marula moisturizer, and if you want a good value and a good price, then go for Dot & Key. That's just my take on it. I'm going to stick to Dot & Key because I do feel like Minimalist is not the best value, and I will go through these pretty quickly and I have to keep repurchasing it, so I'm going to end up spending more money in the long run. Then my next side-by-side comparison is going to be the Plum Hemp and Ceramides moisturizer versus the Dermaco, what is it called, 1% Peptide Collagen Face Serum Cream, something of that sort. I don't know what the entire name is, but basically it's got the same airless pump packaging. Both are green in color. Both are lightweight gel moisturizers which are amazing for oily skin in my personal humble opinion. The Plum one, it says it's got ceramides and it seems like it would work for people who have dry skin, but I personally don't feel that way, to be completely honest, because it's a very, very lightweight jelly kind of a moisturizer, like very jelly like kind of a product. But I want to actually tell you that I prefer the Dermaco one way more than the Plum one because of the scent. Plum has that hemp scent to it, like very green smelling, very like herbally, which I am not personally a fan of. Whereas Dermaco has like pretty much no scent to it. I've used it like a long time back, so I don't remember as well, but I still remember the amazing lightweight gel-like consistency. I remember how much I love this moisturizer specifically for the summertime. So I know it's not the best time to talk about it, but I still wanted to let you know because I tried out the Plum one recently and I'm like, wow, this is very, very similar to the Dermaco one, which I tried a few years back in fact, but it's still around. That product is still around. It's not discontinued or anything. You can get your hands on it, and it's got like all the same things, like the same airless pump, very similar consistency, and like product usage wise you can use it for the same purpose basically. So yeah, I had to just talk about this duo because I feel like they're definitely very, very, very similar. And then the last one, and this could be more of a dupe situation, but then I feel like I use the term dupe very lightly, especially because people can get very angry when you call something a dupe but the ingredients are not the same. People can get really, really, really angry. But the reason I give the dupe reference is because one product, or rather I should not say one, but like one category of products are more expensive versus the alternative that I have to mention to you is very, very affordable. The more expensive products I'm talking about are the Pixi Glow Tonic and the Cosrx AHA liquid. These two are between like the 1000-2000 price range, and they are basically AHA exfoliants, AHA toners, whatever you want to call it. And while they're absolutely amazing and they have been my favorite for years and years, I've tried out a new AHA exfoliant that has kind of knocked these both out of the water, and I don't think I would repurchase either of these because I found a cheaper alternative for them. I'm speaking about a Minimalist product, and it is their glycolic acid exfoliating liquid. This comes with a lot of product, 150 ml, for a fraction of the cost, which absolutely just blows my mind out of the water. And there is just no reason to continue purchasing Pixi or Cosrx when I can get the same product at a fraction of the cost. They all work equally as well. The percentage of AHA is different, which is why I said there will be slight differentiations. Pixi is 5% AHA, Cosrx is 7% AHA, Minimalist is 8% AHA. So Minimalist is a little bit stronger, but I just think that usage wise you could probably use it like less frequently, maybe every 2 days, every 3 days. That's completely fine, but you know, it's a fraction of the cost. Like, how can you beat it? I have no idea why someone would pick Pixi or Cosrx over Minimalist. So I just had to let you know that, and that was my comparisons for this video basically. So if you have one product in a specific set, I really don't think that you need the other, and vice versa. So yeah, that's it for the video. I really hope that you enjoyed and found it helpful. And if you have also tried out a specific set, like both sets, like for example, if you tried out Dot & Key's face cream and the Minimalist Marula moisturizer, let me know if you feel like they're also similar or not. I am just sharing these basis of my personal experience, but I'm sure that if you agree or disagree with me and you leave your thoughts in the comments down below, I'm sure that other people would find value from it and would find it helpful. So definitely leave your thoughts down below and let me know. I would love to hear from you. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.